Once a woman turns 40, her hormone don't whisper, but rather it screams.
Wow!
Sudden belly fat, mood swing, low energy, heavy period, even insomnia. All of these I've mentioned are early signs of hormonal imbalance. But what if I have told you that there are simple everyday food we consume that act like a natural hormonal helpers? One of them is so powerful that some nutritionists call it the over 40 women's secret weapon. And yes, I will review that one last. Today, this video was actually prompted by the response I got from the previous video. So I'll be breaking down the top hormonal balancing food every woman over 40 should eat on daily. This food I'll be talking about is backed by science, and some of them you already have in your kitchen. So let's dive in and don't miss the final food because that is a game changer. So in this section, I'll be talking about food that support the estrogen. The number one here is flaxseed. It's known as the estrogen stabilizer. So I will break them down a little so that you get to understand why I said it's backed by science. Flaxseed, you see, contain ligand plant compounds. And what that simply do is that it helps to balance the estrogen, especially during perimenopause. So now you should be thinking of what exactly does it help to do? It helps to control the hot flushes, irregular period, and even mood swing. So you can even add just a tablespoonful of a grounded flaxseed to your smoothies or pap every morning, and you will achieve a massive and great result. And the second food here is broccoli and cruciferous vegetables. These ones are the estrogen detoxers. These kind of vegetables help the liver to remove excess estrogen, the kind that could possibly cause weight gain, heavy period, or even fibroids. Now I've mentioned broccoli before, so other cruciferous vegetable could be cabbage, is very common, cauliflower, and even these Brussels sprouts. They are very nice. They are estrogen detoxers and it works so effective in the body. In this section, the second group of food I want to talk about are those that manages the cortisol, that is the stress hormone, the kind of food that actually acts on that hormone. So, and one of it is the avocado. This avocado is the cortisol softener. Are you aware that avocado contains healthy fat? If you've watched like some of my previous videos, I've talked a lot about that. And this healthy fat contained in avocado help to regulate the cortisol and keep the blood sugar stable. And how this is achieved is that avocado help with belly fat, it help control anxiety, and also help to work on your sugar craving. And another food is the dark chocolate. I know you'll be surprised mentioning chocolate as a food that helps. So this dark chocolate, you see, acts as a stress hormone relaxer. When I talk about the dark chocolate, I'm not talking about the sugary one. And what it does is that it helps to lower the cortisol and at the end, boosting your serotonin level. This section, we talk about the food for thyroid and energy. And the first food in this section is the eggs. The egg, you see, is the thyroid booster. Eggs, you see, contain iodine, selenium, and tyrosine, and these are the stimulants the thyroid need in order to function properly. What this egg actually do is that there are people at this stage of life, their energy level is low, they feel cold both in the hands and on their feet, they have slow metabolism. The egg, you see, help with all of this. It helps to work on the low energy, cold hand and feet, and also the slow metabolism. It makes the metabolism rate to become normal. The next food is the Greek yogurt. This is the gut healing hormone helper. Are you aware that your gut determines how well your hormone works? So Greek yogurt, you see, adds good bacteria that helps in estrogen metabolism. In this section right now, I'll be talking about food for progesterone. That is the calm hormone. the hormone that makes you feel calm. The first food under this is the pumpkin seed. It supports progesterone naturally. This seed you see contains zinc, which help your body produce progesterone. And this progesterone you see is hormone that reduces anxiety and promotes sleep. The next food in this section is the berries. And these berries you see, they are the inflammation fighters. Inflammation you see disrupt one's hormones. So berries like strawberries, blueberries, raspberries help to fight it naturally. So in this section, we are going to talk about the insulin support. That is the belly fat control. And the food in this section that help is the cinnamon. This cinnamon you see is a blood sugar stabilizer. Just taking half a teaspoon could help your body to move the sugar into the cells better, preventing insulin spike. If you can remember from the onset of this video, I told you that one of these food I'm going to be mentioning is what some nutritionists refer to as the over 40 women's secret. Now is the time for you to get what that food is. The number one hormone fixing food for women over 40 is the salmon. This is that food I promised from the onset. Salmon, you see, is loaded with omega-3s, which reduces inflammation, balance estrogen and progesterone at the same time, supports thyroid function, and stabilize cortisol. All of this at once. Isn't that amazing? So, it's basically a full hormone package all in one food. So before I conclude, I will give you a simple bonus tips that could just help you. Do you know that you can turn all of this food into a simple daily menu? Just like in the morning, you can have Greek yogurt plus flaxseed. Then for lunch, you can have salmon with broccoli. Then, if you want to snack, you can make use of the dark chocolates. Then for evening, pumpkin seed and berry will be a very good combination. And even with all of this, don't you think your hormone will feel the difference? Try it out. Ladies watching this, your 40s don't have to feel like your body is against you. Because with the right food, your hormone can work for you and not against you. So, don't forget to like, subscribe if you've not, and share with another woman who needs this. Bye.